Is pride necessarily a bad thing? Today I want to go over my perspective of pride and my opinion on it. Don't expect an intellectual debate or point of view. This is just some 19-year-old's perspective. And I want to break it down very shortly, primarily the two types of pride there is, being that of hubristic pride and authentic pride. I want to start off with hubristic pride because hubristic pride is usually the pride everyone talks about or envisions maybe whenever someone exclaims to be prideful or someone is called prideful. The definition being exaggerated pride or self-confidence, and it's mainly looked down upon. My favorite story that involves hubristic pride would probably be Icarus, the story of Icarus. If you're not familiar with the story of Icarus, it is a father and son imprisoned, and in escaping their imprisonment, the father builds them a set of wings. These wings are made of wax and feathers, if I remember correctly. And Icarus has strict instructions. He can't fly too low, and he can't fly too high. Now, why this is because if he flies too low, pretty sure the wings would freeze up, something with the sea. And if he flies too high, then sun isn't meant for wax. I think you can kind of put one and two together what happens there. Now, Icarus, being prideful, hubristically prideful, to put it at best, he ascends into the sun, he ascends into the clouds. He, for a brief moment, is living what probably every person would dream of doing, flying and soaring. But in doing this, he loses himself, he loses his purpose and his whole intent of escape. And then he eventually starts pummeling down as one would if they had their wings melted. And the story shows how quickly you can lose yourself to pride, how quickly arrogance can be the literal downfall of you. Hubristic pride can easily take effect even if you aren't truly aware of it, even if you aren't truly acknowledging what you are doing is hubristic pride. Many forms of this can be in jobs, career paths, and even relationships. In relationships, you may start off gaining control and you may not want to lose that control. And that control can go for anything. It can go for a career path, like I just said. It can go for future endeavors, dreams. You may have a hold on something you do not want to lose. And I think that is where hubristic pride comes in. Now let's move on to authentic pride. The definition being undisputed origin, not drowned out by selfish needs, not drowned out by selfish desires. Authentic pride is the feeling you get when you accomplish something great, feeling you get whenever your hard work finally pays off. Maybe you got a promotion at work, maybe something you've been working towards finally goes in your favor, even if it's something as small or big as a lottery ticket. And I think that is the difference between hubristic and authentic pride. Let's say if you were to win a lottery ticket, a very, very good amount, something you could spend at McDonald's and you won't worry about checking your account afterwards, how would you feel about it? Now, it's easy to say happy, grateful, but I think when talking about hubristic pride, I think the feeling of you earned it comes in. The feeling of I won the lottery ticket, and the big I is emphasized. I'm the reason I won the lottery ticket, almost feeling deserving of so. And I think whenever we achieve such accomplishments, I don't want to say it could be easy, but I think it's more likely to be lost in hubristic pride before you know it. But is it really better to not have any pride at all, to not have any hubristic pride, even if it's a little bit? Now, this is where my opinion comes in, my thoughts come in, and it's going to be biased, but hey, it's my video that you're watching, so I don't care. My personal opinion, I think hubristic pride, if used right in small amounts, can be very beneficial. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to your character and who you are as a person. And if you aren't the person to have hubristic pride, or you aren't one to be trusted with hubristic pride, if you aren't the person to be trusted with gaining such satisfaction, then I think it would be beneficial to experience. Allow me to explain. Stay with me. In the Bible, if you believe in such, it talks about pride being the downfall, pride being the start of every downfall. And I think downfall, yes, frowned upon, but not necessarily bad. I think growth is good, rebuilding is good. And now, of course, obviously, if you are already a good person, if you already have growth, then you shouldn't be consumed by hubristic pride to begin with. I'm simply talking about people who fall into such categories. That would conclude my take on it and me thinking out loud everything I wanted to talk about. If you made it this far, I'm a little confused, but very grateful. Very, very grateful. It's my very first time doing anything like this. I'm starting very new, so I'm very open to any feedback, any do's and don'ts. I fuck with you for even watching this. Well, if you made it this far, I really fuck with you. And that's pretty much the end. Thank you very much. Goodbye.